Play the song, baby. Play the song. Welcome back to another episode of the BSP podcast. And it's a big one today. It's a little trillion 10 here on a Friday morning. Recording this Thursday night. Cheers. James Harden is officially a Philadelphia 76er. Here they come. Number 1, Philadelphia. Ben Simmons officially out. On his way to Brooklyn. James Harden in Philadelphia. What a fun day. What a fun day. It's been a real weird week for me personally. Hopefully I was trying to keep everybody up to date on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. Make sure you go follow me there. Go check out the YouTube page at BSP Podcast. Go subscribe, like the videos. Even if you don't even listen, just let it run for me. Like the video. That's all that matters. Comment how great I look, People love the facial hair. What can I say? But Ben Simmons is officially out. It's over. The process is over. This is what Sam Hinkie built for the Sixers. To get that superstar, to obtain assets, to be able to acquire that superstar, to get you over the top. And that's what Daryl Morey just did yesterday afternoon. Everybody's on their phone texting, all these Woj bombs, listening to WIP, Billy King's tweet, calling into him, be like, I'm not hearing, I think it might not happen. They're at an impasse. And then literally like 5 minutes later, Shams and Woj drop the bomb. Deal's done. Seth Curry, Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, 2 first-round picks to the Brooklyn Nets. In return, the Philadelphia 76ers get James Harden and Paul Millsap. What a trade. Now, there's probably a lot of people that think it might have been too much. But here's what I think on the take here. Here is what I think. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights on. There we go. That's a little better if you're looking on YouTube. Taking a sip of the cold Rockies. You didn't give up your 2 young guys and Matisse Thybulle and Tyrese Maxey. Huge. Past 2 weeks, we're talking, what would you give up? Is Maxey, can he be in a deal? Can Thybulle be in a deal? You didn't have to give them up. 2 young guys under rookie contracts that are developing and have grown with your team that can be here for the future. You give up some very good players in Seth Curry and Andre Drummond. Drummond's awesome. You're going to have to replace him. And we'll talk about what I think might happen moving forward in the next couple weeks here. But those guys are in their 30s, 1-year deals. I think Seth had 2 left. See you later. Sorry. You don't let those 2 guys that are on the backsides of their career hold up a trade like this. Now you bring in James Harden. He's 32. Not quite at the MVP caliber that we've seen in the past, but he can get there, and he can get there fast. And you've seen it. It's been a weird year for them in the Brooklyn Nets. It's crazy how they went from Kevin Durant's big toe away on the 3-point line against the Milwaukee Bucks to going to an NBA championship. And this probably would have never happened. They played 16 games together in Brooklyn, that big 3. Insane. Poor Kevin Durant has to deal with Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons now. Poor guy. Absolutely poor guy. I mean, I got this Ben Simmons jersey a couple years ago, or not even a couple years ago, like a year ago. Still got the tag on it. If you're watching on YouTube here, it's a nice one of the gray city edition ones. The green screen's all messing it up. Haven't even gotten to wear it. Tag's not even off. But this is what we're going to do to that jersey. Of course, we break. All right. That's a fail. Trying to light a match to burn this jersey because it is over. The Ben Simmons era is over. The headache, the drama, it's officially done. I'm excited. This makes the Sixers an NBA championship contender. Been talking this whole time. I thought this deal was going to get done. It's finally done. It's here. And it's going to be an exciting run. Now, what does this mean for this team? For this Sixers team? You're running Harden and Maxey at the guards. Got either Matisse or Danny Green at the 3, Thibault at the 4, and Embiid at the 5. That's deep. It's young with Embiid, Maxey, and Thibault. And you got the superstars, 2 superstars heading it with some good, solid veteran guys with Danny Green and Tobias Harris. Now, those 2 don't have to have a bigger role as they've had this past year and the years before. They don't have to be the 2. Tobias doesn't. Now, he could be the 3. He could be the 4. Who cares? Go do your thing. Drive to the lane. Do the little bumping off the glass that he loves to do. But you're not asking him to score 30. He doesn't have to live up to that contract. He can just be himself and let Harden and Embiid do their thing together. Run that pick and roll, pick and pop. Go to the free throw line 50 times a game between the 2 of them. That's the biggest thing. These Sixers games, you think they've been long? These games are going to be even longer now with the amount of free throws that these 2 dudes shoot between them. It's going to be insane. Now you'll be like, Brendan, I thought you were out on the NBA. Yeah, but I did say James Harden would definitely bring me back. And being able to keep Maxey and Thibault, huge. Absolutely huge. Now, reacting to a lot of the stuff on Twitter was absolutely awesome yesterday. I was at work, just following it along, making phone calls. If anybody's looking for baseball lessons for your kid, feel free to hit me up. I'll get you going on a nice lesson plan. But just everybody sending in tweets, the memes, the ESPN national media loving them some Ben Simmons. Now, that was the thing I found the funniest was the national media's reaction to this. On ESPN, they had a graphic. Who won the Sixers-Nets trade? 67% say the Nets. I think you're nuts. Now, their argument is what I've said for years and why I'm mad, why I was mad at Ben Simmons this past year is that, yeah, Ben's a heck of an athlete. He can be a star. He has all the intangibles. He has the skill sets. He can be that guy. And that's what everybody's harping on. But the guy is a gigantic Mr. Softy pussy. He is. I've defended him. I agree with what these people are saying on ESPN. And yeah, I said on the other episode, he would be a very good fit for the Brooklyn Nets. He gives them what they need in an elite defender. He doesn't have to go there and be the number 2 guy. He can just go sit behind those 2 guys, KD and Kyrie, do his thing. I think he could work out well there. 100% think so. But when it comes down to it, he doesn't have the cojones. He cannot be a leader. He cannot be the guy on a team. And that's what the Sixers needed from him and why it went so south fast. Saw that somebody simulated a game 7 of an Eastern Conference final. Check out Philly Barstool of Ben Simmons guarding James Harden in 2K. Ben Simmons throwing up brick shots, passing the ball out of bounds when he's going up for a layup. It was real good. If you want to go check it out, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I threw it up on my stories, retweeted it. So make sure you go follow me at Brendan Petrilli at the BSP podcast. But another one everybody was loving the post, the Frosty freeze outs. Ben Simmons coming back if he actually plays. That's another great question. But March 10th in Philadelphia, Brooklyn versus the Sixers. Once I saw that coming, I was like, buy the tickets now. Tickets have been hella cheap. That's a game worth going to. 100%. That is premier television. It's going to be fun. Ben Simmons up there shooting free throws, getting booed that I could probably hear from Abington, from South Philly. And if he misses those 2 shots, that place is going to erupt. How many times will he miss 2 free throws? They do Hack-a-Ben in Philly. That'd be nuts. Nuts. I just, if you're watching on YouTube, I can't stop smiling. It's absolutely awesome. Where this team, where you had Jimmy Butler a couple years ago, you had that level. Now, Joel Embiid wasn't at where he is now. Paired with another MVP. Playing at this absolute dominance where James Harden was doing the same exact thing, can still do that thing with him. And they fit each other perfectly. And that's why I'm excited moving forward here. Another one I saw on part of my takes Instagram. James Harden after eating a month's worth of cheesesteaks. And it was the picture of him in the fat suit in Houston when he was trying to make his way out of there. I mean, it's just great stuff. I mean, shout out Shawnee. He put up I'll tweet this picture out. He edited that picture of Ben Simmons shooting a 3 at the All-Star game, and you have Harden, LeBron, and Chris Paul watching, standing behind him. And he threw the Frosties in their drink or in their hand while they're watching them. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. Trying to get Sean on. You know, we'll chop some stuff up about the Eagles moving forward here. Maybe in another week or so after the Super Bowl, we'll break it down. But man, what a great day. This is probably the biggest accusation for the Sixers since Bryce Harper, obviously. Biggest trade? Leave in the comments what you think the biggest trade was since James Harden. I'd probably say Roy Halladay, right? Jay Ajayi. But man, heck of a day. Can't wait to see those two, Harden and Embiid, on the court together. James Harden's wearing a number 1 jersey. Wearing the number 1. Will Chamberlain's number 13 is retired. I might go buy the jersey today. Shout out to the Herons. They got me a Rally House gift card. Haven't used it yet. Got $100. Might go snag that jersey. Been waiting for the right guy. I was hoping it was going to be a Phillies player, Chris Bryant or something like that. But MLB, who knows what's going on there. Might have to go snag this Harden jersey. We got the same body type pretty much. Same game, you know. But man, absolutely awesome. Hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the BSP podcast. Go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm going to put out my pick for the Super Bowl this upcoming Sunday. Didn't even talk about the Super Bowl this week. Been very busy, but check me out there. We're going to pick some winners. We were hot last week. Stay hot. Why not? Why not? All right. Shout out to the 215. Go Birds. Clap your hands, everybody, for those Philadelphia 76ers. James Harden. James Harden is on the Sixers. Bye, Ben. I'll see everybody later.